Hello guys and welcome to this one, the first episode. We are just about to book ICW Friday Night Fight Club, but before we do that we have to book the matches that we want for ICW Shug's Who's Party. Now I said in the introduction video that we would probably go with something that was quite similar to the to the card, at least that represents the card. And really the main matches that represent the card is the tag team match for the tag team championships, the 6-man tag team match, Team Dallas versus the Black Label, and Joe Coffey versus Big Demo for the world title. So we decided to go with that, and we have taken so we will be having also Doug Williams versus Zack Sabre Jr. just because I think that it'd be a good match to have in there, and it's not something that you need a story for. You know, it writes itself. They're two fantastic wrestlers. Now, I didn't want to do that filthy generation tag team match against BT Gunn and Carmel because I have a match here, a triple threat match, if I can find it. Yes, Stevie Boy will be taking on Noam Dar and Lionheart, and you'll see why whenever we do the Friday Night Fight Club, why Noam Dar's in there instead of Kenny Williams as well, just because he's a better worker, and you'll see why in the next episode whenever we do Shug's House Party. Now, with Stevie Boy being in that, I can't really do that, but I wanted to put a match in there that sort of represents that, so what I decided to do was Carmel versus Kaylee Ray, and also with Kaylee Ray turning face soon. My voice went really high there. With Kaylee Ray turning face soon, as well as Stevie Boy, it would be good matches for them to lose and to build to that face turn. So Joe Coffey versus Big Dame was, so instead of having in Noam Dar, we're going to have in Kenny Williams. So we sort of switched them about, their roles about. And then also Local Fire will be taking on Polo Promotions rather than the Mustache Mountain, because one, it'll be a better match. Two, I don't mind Polo Promotions taking the tag team titles. If you're going to have a match for vacant tag team titles, both teams, you need to know you would be two teams that you wouldn't mind having those tag team titles. So that is what we want with the card there. So yeah, update fans. What's the difference between partial? The sequence will stop if a decision. With partial, emails classified as important will stop. Yeah, we'll go with that then. I didn't know that there was a huge difference, so save that option. Okay, and we'll be back soon to book and show you Friday Night Fight Club. Actually, just quickly before we actually go on to book that, I just want to show the decisions as they're waiting. So we have Cody Rhodes there because he's going to be working Fear and Loathing, but we also have Stu Bennett, formerly known as Wade Barrett, and you'll see why he's going to be used in you'll see why he's going to be used and how he's going to be used in due course. But yeah, he's someone that I decided that I stick in there, and yeah, I just really like, he's going to be used properly, and he was only like $2,000 a month an appearance, which it is a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but I thought he would have been charging a lot more than that, considering how fucking over he is, as a performer. Well, no, not over, just popularity wise, stuff like that, because he's pretty popular, that guy. So yeah. So we've got the show booked. It's only like 6 segments long. It's not long, but it pushes forward the stories that need it to be sort of pushed forward, all within those 6 segments, I feel. So let's go ahead and run the show. So we had 1,300 people, so we sold out. That's good. In a 47 rated match, we have Noam Dar who goes up against Kid Fight. This just sort of pushes Noam Dar. It sort of makes him look stronger going into his triple threat match. As this is the go home show. And he gets a big win over Kid Fight, who is an upper mid carder, so he's in a very respectable spot in the roster. So pretty damn good match there. So I'm happy with that. Oh, this annoys me that nothing came up. Okay, so Stevie Boy, Wolfgang, Lionheart, all backstage. They just watched that match that Noam Dar had, and Wolfgang sort of, you hear them talk to each other, and Wolfgang says, okay, so tomorrow night at Shrugs House Party, your job is to make sure he retains that title, because Lionheart's aligned with the Black Label, and Wolfgang's pretty much saying, like, you need to help him retain that title. Make sure, Noam Dar can't win that title. It's not about you winning that title. It's about him keeping that title, and just make sure that happens. And Stevie Boy's like, yeah, I got it. They got that. So that's sort of like what happens there, and that's why he's in that match, and that's why it's a triple threat. So we go to the next segment then. 45 rated match between Carmel and Debbie Sharp. I knew it wouldn't be a great match, but 45 rated. Carmel defeats Debbie Sharp in 7 minutes, so quite sharply. That was a bad joke. Carmel has a 54 in-ring performance and a 24 from Debbie Sharp, which is not good at all. This match was just to make Carmel look strong going into her match against Kaylee Ray tomorrow night at Shrugs House Party. So yeah, it did that. She looks strong going in now, coming off the back of one. Also, she's the champion, so that's good. Next match then is the Local Fire, who takes on Drew Galloway and Jack Jester. This was not a good match at all. Why not? Bonus. Joe Henry was penalised for inconsistency. Davey Boy was negative crowd reaction. Really? Davey Boy was penalised for poor psychology. Penalised for. Well, that was a shame. That was a poor match. I thought it'd be better than that. This match, Local Fire going into a match against Polo Promotions. I wanted to give them a match against Jack Jester and Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway and Jack Jester get a pretty tainted win here. Drew Galloway makes Joe Henry submit, but that is because Davey Boy accidentally caused a distraction to Joe Henry, which allows Drew Galloway to get that lock in without Joe Henry realising it, and it's over pretty soon from that point. So that's how they get that win, and now they look kind of strong going into that match, although it's still quite tainted. And Local Fire don't look as strong as what they maybe could and should be looking. So we go to the next segment then. Drew Galloway gets a 67, so he carries the match. 42 for Joe Henry, 32 in performance for Davey Boy, and a 43 for Jack Jester. Next segment then is an interview with Joe Coffey, and he's hyping up his match against he is hyping up his match against Big Damo, and he's talking about how he's going to beat Big Damo, although he respects him, but he's still going to beat him up and beat him and just do horrible things to him, whereas he's, he just wants to win that title, man, and it's been a long road for him, so he's just letting out all the frustrations now. So we go on to the next segment then, which is our main event, which is only a 50. It was so poor. Joe Coffey has an in-ring performance of 41. Doug Williams has an in-ring performance of 62. Joe Coffey goes up against Doug Williams, and Joe Coffey gets a huge win after he defeats Doug Williams with a German suplex, apparently. Okay. Just under 13 minutes, he picks up the pinfall victory. What was the main problem with that? Okay, so we can see what the good points are. So the negative points are poor psychology, not dealing with the pressure, trying to go all out. Okay, yeah, that was maybe something that shouldn't have happened. Penalised for stamina. He's like 28. Why the fuck is he losing stamina so quickly in a 13-minute match? Joe Coffey penalised for poor gimmick. What is his gimmick? If it's the Iron Man, that is a fucking awesome gimmick. That's disappointing. Well, go ahead and end that show. 38 overall. That was just bad. That was bad. There weren't enough attractive women on the show to satisfy your core male audience. Well, like for every 12 guys, we need one female, and we had 2 females. So, I mean, what more do you want, really? The show lost its popularity in one region, but it increased our popularity in 23. The crowd wasn't happy. They had expected more angles and interview segments. Well, like, I mean, how much do you need? Like, really? Anyway, I'll remember that fall game. Okay, so that was the end of that one. It wasn't a great show. Finances aren't doing particularly well, so hopefully our pay-per-view revenue will make up for that and then some. But I don't know. Let's see what our production is, because oh shit, no, downgrade, please, downgrade. That's too much money. Too much money. Let's see how that goes, because honestly, oh man, like that's too much money. Okay, so we need to upgrade that, don't we? We need to upgrade that. We need to upgrade that again to be able to upgrade. Okay, broadcast quality, broadcast requirements, in-house, hired pro. Okay, let's go downgrade. It needs to stay like that. In-house, yeah, that can stay like that. Yeah, it's too much money, it's too expensive. Shit. Oh no, save. Let's just make sure that saves. Yeah, that's just too much money, and yeah, I refused. Oh, we've already climbed up the rankings. That's good. I refused to spend all that money when we could be trying to make some. Well, we're on the in our news. Here we are. Here, 23. We really want to be trying to get this here news, our place in the news ticker, up to top 10 is what I'm gonna aim for. Carlos Colon, that is Carlito's father, right? I guess there's only one way to find out. But yep, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we want to go there. Company wars. So here's the top 10 companies. We have WWE, TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, AAA, Dragon Gate, CMLL, OH, Noah, Lucha Underground, All Japan, NXT, Shikawa, CCW, DDT, BJW. Oh, there's some progress and grade at number 16. I didn't realise that they would be at number 16. I thought they would have been that low on the list. LLE, what is LLE? LLE, Lucha Libre Association. So in English, I'm pretty sure that says Association of Lucha Libre Elite, right? 01, W1, we have ICW here, at number 20, that's where we are. So we've climbed up 2 spots already, which is good. I want to climb up higher, but that's good. Shimmer, Stardom, Evolve, All Star, WXW, Ice Ribbon. You know what? Let's just go to Britain now. So we're the biggest in Britain, as you might expect. All Star, IPW, Progress, PCW, SWE. Yeah, we definitely do have a lot of competition, but I don't think that any of them will be touching us anytime soon. You know, apart from maybe All Star, actually. All Star and Progress and IPW, I would say, is the biggest threats to us. But yeah, decent enough. So let's go ahead and end the video here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again.